Hello again, YouTube. Alright, so it is like 2 a.m. And I went to sleep probably about 7:30 p.m., so like really early. So I'm kind of actually awake. Got up at 2 for no damn reason. Mom's boyfriend stayed over last night, yada yada yada. Met him for the first time, he's cool. Reason I want to make this video is no one's really asked me to do this, but I wanted to show what my recording setup is when I do videos off of the Xbox or whatever, my first impressions videos or any recording videos. So I probably showed you all the bits and pieces what makes it, but I've never actually showed you what it looks like. And so okay, here we go. So and it's gonna look like a bunch of shit right now. So we got our Xbox right over here on the floor, and I'm gonna point with my foot here. Got the power, and that runs to the power, of course. And then we got, try to look at the camera, the AV, which there's a switch on there that goes from HDTV to regular TV, and it's on HDTV right now because it looks better, of course. That goes all the way. I just stepped on the remote. All the way over here. Here's a capture card. And we're going to run a test right quick here in a second. But I'll show you what this capture cards get hooked up to it. So we got, let's see here. We got capture card on, all that stuff. I don't use the front one. Here's the back. So we got our RGB that goes, that's the output, and that's what goes to the TV. And the bottom part is the RGB that goes into the computer. And then we've got our power, which goes into the wall. And we've got our USB, which goes from here, this short ass cable, into the USB. And then we've got our laptop, which of course you can see is on there. There it is. But let me show you this. Where's my controller? This is the delay. Alright. I'm going to try to get both of these in the shot. Alright. Watch this. That's how much of a fucking delay it has. So, this is the reason why I have it hooked up to the TV. If I didn't have it hooked up to the TV, I would be playing off the laptop. If it didn't have a fucking, like, 3-second delay or 2-second delay, it'd be fine. But, no. you can't do that. So, okay. We got the USB, and then this other USB on the bottom goes, and you probably can't see it because it's black, but there's this wire, and it runs over here. And I got the headphone jack unplugged right now, but I need to plug that back in. So we're just going to plug that back in. And it runs to this chat cable and this headphone cable. And it runs to this long-ass wire, and it comes over to my X12s. And recently, I've been using a different headset. But I noticed in my last first impressions video with Lego, the movie, it started like, and you can go back and watch it and you can tell, where the voice gets really low and it'll start slowing it down, all this other stuff. What is that in the middle of the screen that's making it green like that? Boop. Is that my controller? No. What is that? Where is that coming from? I guess it's the lens flare? I don't know. So yeah, so we got the wall. This is the not charger, but the wall plug for the capture card. And then this is the power cord that leads to this, leads to back to my laptop. And yeah, so that's my, not gaming setup, but my recording setup. The only reason it's like this is because what I do is I take my Xbox, and I've got a secondary power supply, so I don't have to unplug mine. And this cable is RGB. My TV in my room doesn't have that. It has the regular AV cables. Yeah. So I can't really hook it up in my room. But what's going to end up happening one day is when I get a newer TV, kind of like this one, I'm going to still record in RGB, but I can't record in HD because of the capture card. So if I continue doing this, I'll upgrade my capture card one day to Hogpog HD PVR 2 or something like that. And then I'll have an HD PVR. Unless I get a donation of one or something, that'd be great. Like an Elgato or something like that. Something like, I don't have to have anything too ridiculous, but something that records HDMI, but I have to have a TV in order. Or if the capture card itself doesn't have like a 2-second delay on the computer, I'll be fine playing on the computer. I'll be fine with that. But, so, in other words, what I use to capture with is, of course, the software that came with the Hogpog, which is Total Media Extreme 2. It's not so bad. It's really basic. It's not too hard. But what I do is I'll take it, and if it has to be, what I end up doing is I record the raw video on Total Media Extreme 2, and I take it over to Windows Movie Maker, and then I'll turn my voice up, because you can't hear my voice for shit. I'll take my voice and let me mute this TV here. Where's the mute button on this fucking thing? Alright, we're just gonna turn it down. Alright, so I take it to Windows Movie Player, or Movie Maker, not Player, and turn up my voice, turn down the game volume a little bit, because the game volume's a little loud too. And then that's it. Yeah. And that's it. For some reason, when I do my voiceovers, it lags. So I can't really control when my voice matches up to the video. So sometimes I'll delay it for 5 seconds, my voice, and then I'll cut the first part of the video off. So, if you ever see, like, the end of the video where it's a bunch of silence, or the very first part of the video where it's a bunch of silence, that's what that is. But I'll usually cut off a couple seconds of the video, so there's not just a bunch of silence. But what we've got today is, bring it over here to this thing. That's two friends online. We're going to bring it over here, my games, and I got Destiny the other day, by the way. We've got Slender. Yeah, we bought it. Nigga, we got it. No, I'm kidding. So I bought that the other day. I haven't played it yet, so it's going to be a first impressions video. I haven't made a fucking... That's been my recent thing with game recording, is first impressions videos. But yeah, I haven't made one, so this might be interesting. I haven't played Slender the Arrival on the PC yet. But if you remember back in the day when I first started this channel, I used to like to play Slender a lot. But back then my capture devices were limited, and I couldn't really do it professionally looking. Like, I had to stick the fucking webcam in front of a fucking monitor. So yeah. So this is the final thing I wanted to show you when this thing turns on, because I just think it's the best thing ever. So when you start recording, this is what you do. You go, take your mouse, and you go down and you capture. And you watch the capture card in the back here. Right here. Hit capture. It'll go black. Give it a second. And then it starts recording. It looks a little bit better after it starts recording. But a little blue light turns on around the whole thing. And then there's this red light that comes on back here too. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. But we're going to stop that. And that turns it off. So yeah. That happens. I usually run a little test to make sure it actually works. So yeah. But this never really changes, the TV never really changes in definition, which it looks pretty good. It looks a little bit better, because when it's not plugged in through the capture card, because what's happening is the capture card, it's going from the Xbox to the capture card to the TV instead of from the Xbox straight to the TV. So it's not, it's like 720p, but eh. But what's weird though is it goes from the Xbox to the TV, or no, it goes from the Xbox to the capture card to my computer, and then it goes from Total Media Extreme 2 to Windows Movie Player and gets edited, and then it goes from that to YouTube. So by the time it gets to YouTube, it's not really HD anymore. So this is my problem. But by the time I get HD PVR 2 or whatever, I won't have to have that problem because hopefully it'll have editing software with it. So I won't have to have that extra step. So yeah. But it'll also be in HDMI format, so it'll be also Ultra HD as well. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go record this video. I don't know which one's going to be up first, this video or the vlog, but we'll see. Depends on which one's longer. Probably this will be longer, because it's gameplay. So I'm going to pick up this video where I'm leaving off with this, and I'm going to put the headset on. Oh, I didn't show you this part either. So this is how I record. I'm sorry, I'm making it too damn long. This is how I record my voice. So let me set you up here. The box will hold you. Good? Alright. So this is what we do. We take Turtle Beaches, we adjust the mic, and then we take our, go down here, and we use the Windows standard software for recording the video, the voice on the video. So we'll go, if we can get to stop being a dumbass. This computer's so fucking stupid. What's it? There it is. I was like, it's taking forever. What the fuck? There it is, right there. So we have two things running on this computer at the same time when we do this thing. So we've got our little, I'm trying to see the camera here. We got our little voice recorder thing right here. So what I'll do is I'll start to record the video first, and then I'll hit that. So, okay, now I'll end it. Alright, so remember, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Like the Bmp-man Facebook page. It'll be linked down in the description in this video as well as the other video. And I'm still going to mention it anyway in the other video. So, yeah, that. Bye.